Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry, I had a hair fly in my mouth. And today's video is actually going to be a story of how I found out I was allergic to horses. And this is something I miss still to this day, even though I live in the city. I miss it because I can't even really touch a horse without having to worry about an allergic reaction. So let me back it up and I'll explain it. I found out I was allergic when I was 5 years old. I had no idea. My family didn't know. We were at my grandmother's house. My grandmother and my granny and granddad. Like, I have two sets of grandparents. They both have a ranch. I was at my grandmother's house, and I was with her and my mom in the barn. My grandmother was taking care of her horses, and I was loving on the horse, letting the horse, touch my face. I was touching his face, because I love horses. You wouldn't know it, but I legitimately love horses. I think they're beautiful. I think they're calming. I totally understand why they are therapy animals, because they, will take care of you. It's a totally different level to have a horse help you than it is a dog. I can't explain it unless you've been through it, but it's a totally different kind of therapy, and it's beautiful, honestly. So I was with my mom and my grandmother, as I've said, loving on the horse, and all of a sudden, I start sneezing, get red and splotchy, and I distinctly remember my eyes swelling up, swelling shut, running in with my mom, running into the bathroom, washing my face, getting the horse hair off of me. Luckily, did not have to be rushed to the hospital, thank God. Found out later through tests that I was in fact allergic, but we knew pretty much after my eyes swelled shut that I was allergic. The test was just, oh yeah, you're allergic. So that is something I miss from my childhood that I wish I still could do, because, like I said, I've got two sets of grandparents, and they both have ranches. No, my granny and granddad are older, and they don't have horses anymore unless my other family members have the animal and store them at my granny's house. Now, that has happened before. But my grandmother does. And I can't go to her barn, because I can't be around the horse. I can't pet a horse. I can feed a horse. I shouldn't say I can't feed a horse. I can feed a horse a carrot, because I'm going to show y'all pictures later on in the video. I can feed a horse a carrot till it gets to a certain point, and then I have to drop it on the floor. I can't even risk their tongue touching me, because we don't know exactly what, we think it's the horsehair and the horse dander, but but we don't know exactly which part of the horse I'm allergic to, so we don't know if it, like, on some strange level, could be their saliva even. The test didn't go that far, but to not risk it, sorry, I'm adjusting my seat. To not risk it, I don't even, like, feed a horse that much. I will give him a carrot, but it's literally like, give the horse a carrot like this, and it's a long carrot, and then it gets down to a certain point, and then I go, and I drop it. Just because I don't want my eyes swelling shut again. I don't want to have to, like, wash my face, like, for 5 minutes to try to get the reaction to stop. But I will say I grew up with this beautiful horse that my grandparents had before I was allergic, and I'm going to show him in photos. His name is Brandy, and he was such a sweetheart. And I don't know if this horse, like, had a sixth sense as we grew up, because him and I he was, a family horse, but he wasn't super old yet when I was growing up. He was still kind of, had a pep in his step. But I swear that horse knew that I was allergic to it, because, like I said, I could feed him a carrot, but at a certain point I would have to drop it. Same thing with hay. I could give him a handful of hay, but at a certain point, if it got too close to my skin, I would have to drop it. He would only eat hay from me if he knew it was a big handful and his mouth wasn't touching my skin. It's like he knew that, okay, Brittany's allergic to me, but she loves me and I love her, and I want her to be able to love on me, but she can't. So I swear this horse knew that I couldn't give him as much love as I wanted, but I could give him a little bit of hay. But when it would get to a certain point, he would stop and he would wait for me to drop it. He would not touch my hand if he felt it was too close to my skin. And that horse was the best horse I can say I've ever had. He was a beautiful reddish brown horse. He was just gorgeous. I don't actually know why we named him Brandy, of all things, because that's a girl's name, but his name was Brandy. He was so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys in a little bit in the video pictures of me and my handsome grandpa, riding Brandy, and there is a photo of me feeding a family member's horse, but you'll see in the photo the carrot is like dropped down. That's because before my family member took the photo, like, the horse had already eaten most of the carrot that I would have fed him, and when it got to a certain point, again, I had to drop it so that I didn't risk my allergies. So y'all will see that. Unfortunately, there's not very many photos because the allergy, like I said, happened when I was 5, and I never wanted to risk having my eyes swell shut again, excuse me. So I didn't really risk it. I wish there were more photos. I wish I could, possibly take a Benadryl and not have to worry about it. But I'm just too chicken to see what medication would work. And unfortunately, I don't live super close to my grandparents where I could be around a horse 24/7 and figure it out. If I still lived closer, I would. But I do have a couple photos that I think you guys will like, and I'm glad to share this with y'all. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.